Okay guys, still looking at hyperbolic functions. So this is another example. Let's look at this example here, which is negative. Now we have y is equal to minus 1 all over x minus 5 minus 3. Okay, the first thing to do, we're looking at the sign of a, the sign of a graph a here. So you see it's negative, so our a is -1, so it's negative. Let's look at our asymptote. So in our asymptote we have x is equal to 5, that is coming from here, and then the other thing we have is y equal to -3. Remember, to get our asymptote, we're taking whatever is in a denominator, we say it's equal to 1. Like we have x minus 5, we make it equal to 0, and hence we have x is equal to 5 because we're taking the 5 to the other side, it changes the sign. But when we're looking at the y asymptote, we're just taking q as it is. If it's -3, it will be -3. If it's positive, it will be just positive. Let's look at our intercept now. Intercept. To find x intercept, we let y equal to 0. In this case, we let y equal to 0. So this is our original equation. From our original equation, of which is y equal to -1 all over x minus 5 minus 3. So if y is equal to 0, 0 equal to -1 all over x minus 5 minus 3. So we can take the 3 to that side easily. So that means we'll have 3 is equal to -1 all over x minus 5. Okay, so what we can do from here, we multiply like that. So if we multiply, we'll just swipe them. So what we can get from here, we can get x minus 5 is equal to -1 over 3. So this is possible because of this negative. So what we do now, we're taking that to that side. We have 5, we have x is equal to -3 or minus over 3 plus 5. Let's put it in a calculator to see. So we have minus 1 over 3 plus 5. It's positive 14 over 3. So the answer will be 14 over 3. You can put it in decimals to see. It will be just 4.7. You can round out this to be 4.7. Okay, so let's look at the other intercept, of which is a y-intercept. So we let x be 0. We let x equal to 0 to find the y-intercept. So if x is 0, we just have y equal to -1 over -3 minus 3. So this is the case where we will have this as a negative, and then we also have -3. So this will be -8 over 3. So this will be -8 over 3. So this is equal to -8 over 3. And if you're looking at decimal part of it, this should be nothing but equal to -2.7 as well. Okay, so we have our asymptote, we have our a, and everything else. Let's try to sketch the graph there. So you see, when we're trying to sketch the graph, the a, we're looking at a is negative, so the graph should take this shape. This is our x, this is our y, and then we have our asymptote, x is 5. Let's say our x is 5 is here, our asymptote is here, then we label this one as 5. and y is equal to -3. Let's say our -3 is there, and they say this is -3. Okay, and then we're looking at the asymptote. We have 4 point x is 4, x is 4. We're looking at x. We're looking at x is 4, 4.7 maybe should be here, and we're looking at 2.7 as our y, that should be here, and we know that our graph will be like that, so there's nothing but just like something like that. It will be just like something like that. So that is our graph, and hence we'll have something this way as well. So that will be our graph. Because we'll always have two graphs, so it's touch here and here, so it's crossed just like that, and we're done. So this is how we can sketch our graph. Let's see if we can look at sketching another one quickly, but this one will be positive. Let's look at y equal to 1 over x minus 2 plus 3. So we know our a is positive, a is equal to 1, of which is positive 1. Hence we can already imagine, or we can already have a clue that our graph will be look like something like that. We already know that the graph will be in here and here. Okay, so this is x, this is y, this is y. So let's look at asymptote. Our asymptote y is equal to 3 and x is equal to 2. So we can look at our asymptote. Y is 3, so our asymptote is here, and x is 2, our asymptote is here, because x is 2 and y is 3. Already you know that your graph will be here and here, so you can already relate. So let's look at the asymptote then. Let y be 0. Y is 0. If y is 0, we have 0 equal to 1 over 2 minus of x minus 2 plus 3. Taking it to that side, is minus 3. So to be minus 3 is equal to 1. X minus 2. Swipe it. So this will be x minus 2 is equal to minus 1 over 3, and then you know you're taking your x to that side, it's minus 1 over 3 plus 2. You can put it in the calculator, and then you will have your minus 1 over 3. You have a minus 1 over 3. You have a plus 2. So you should get 5 over 3. So that gives us 5 over 3. And you're looking at the other asymptote where our x is equal to 0. So we should have y equal to 1 minus 2 plus 3. So let's see what we're getting there. So you have minus 1 over 2 plus 3, that is nothing but 2, sorry, 5 over 2, so changing that is 2.5, this is 2.5, and 5 over 3, that is 1.7, this is 1.7, this is 1.7. So you see our x, we're saying that x is 1.7, so that should be here, somewhere around here. And we're saying that y is 2.5, so it should be here. So you see already your graph will be something like that. So that will be our graphs, and then yes, it goes like that. Just let's spread it out. So this is how you sketch it, and this is the simplest and short way of doing it. So 4 things to look at. You're looking at your a, you're looking at the asymptote, and then asymptote, you're looking at your intercept. So just 3 things that you need to look at before you sketch the graph, and then your work will be always simple. Thank you so much for watching.